guys, it's me, Rena from Sandworks Crochet, and welcome to another one of my weekend vlogs. And we're starting this weekend vlog on a Friday night. I'm gonna decompress for a little bit. So this week at work has transparently been kind of stressful, and basically at around 5 p.m. today, I got a call from someone and saying, hey, I need this done today. And it was something that required a lot of time and me physically having to go to the office when on Fridays we work from home. It was related to the thing that was stressing me out for a majority of the week, and it wasn't something that could wait till Monday. And it was a situation where I'm like, yes, I need to take responsibility for this. I couldn't necessarily tell this coworker to like screw off or anything, because it actually was important. So I had to go in, and I was there for about 4 hours doing the thing that needed to be done, and I am very tired and very, I don't know how to explain it, very, you know how there's like, you have that bubbling feeling of emotions that where you just kind of want to scream a little bit. That's kind of the point where I am right now, but it was pretty unfun. Great way to start off the weekend, right? I told my boyfriend about this, and essentially I told him to get me fruit because I have been eating like absolute garbage recently, and I want a semblance of health. Like, it doesn't have to be the most healthy thing, but I want a vegetable, for lack of better words. So he's gonna be home in about like 20 minutes maybe. But while I wait for him to bring me home some fruit, because I want fruit, and maybe I can poke him to make me a pancake. I don't know, we'll see. I am going to kind of unwind and crochet a little bit. I am actually going to be working on a pattern test that I'm doing for Liz Arts and Crafts. The pattern test I'm working on for her is really fun. It's a fun pattern, and I made one part of it, but I think there's some added modifications she added, so I'm gonna experiment a little bit with that today. So today I have a Friendsgiving with some friends, obviously, and I was originally going to go grocery shopping on Friday, but that didn't happen, so I just went today. I only needed a couple things, and I loaded my cart with other miscellaneous desserts too. Whoops. But I will be bringing collard greens to my Friendsgiving, mainly because you kind of need some micronutrients for anything Thanksgiving related. So it's also pretty easy to do. I made the chicken broth yesterday, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm back. I didn't really get a chance to record anything because I was having fun with friends. We played games and ate food. I have the rest of my collard greens in my Instant Pot. I'm gonna unload that. And then I got the turkey carcass from the turkey that my friend made. The first Friendsgiving I went to with these people, she made a turkey and I asked to take the turkey carcass home because I was going to make stock with it, and she was very happy. And I think the next year she didn't make a turkey and actually asked me, hey, I was so glad you took the turkey carcass last year because it was fantastic. I am actually willing to make a turkey if you are willing to take the carcass. And I said, bet, I will do that. And so this year she made a turkey and I took the carcass. So I'm going to store this in my freezer and make stock with it at an indeterminate date. So this is how you know I'm old or older. It's funny because I made a post on Instagram, about my guest speech bubble, showing off my pattern. And I had, one of the songs from the Brat album playing, Guess, the one with Billie Eilish. And because something about that song it scratches an itch in my brain. I like it so much. Someone commented on the post, So Julia, and I was very, very, very confused. And so I look it up, and the thing is, it's like, it's a new slang, meaning like, like an it girl or something. And the thing is, I had no idea where it came from. And I listened to the Brat album, okay? It's one thing if I didn't listen to the Brat album and I was really confused why everyone was saying So Julia. But I listened to the Brat album and I was like, where is this coming from? But I look it up and it's from the song 360. And the song goes, yeah, 360. When you're in the mirror, do you like what you see? When you're in the mirror, just looking at me. I'm everywhere, I'm So Julia. I'm gonna be honest, I have that lyric pulled up and I did not hear that. Again, it's specifically funny because I listened to the Brat album and I completely missed that. And I also just completely did not know that term. And I like to think I'm pretty up to date with the slang so far. I do know there are definitely moments where where some of the newer slang is lost on me, but it's fall now. It's no longer a Brat summer. I specifically am annoyed because I listened to the album and I completely missed this part. Also, anyone in the vlog here, you might notice that I have kind of a different setup right now. This will be an update in a future video whenever I get that edited, but I switched rooms with my boyfriend and now I actually have a proper room for all my craft stuff. Organizing it will suck. It's gonna be a long process of me having all this stuff everywhere, but here we are. But yeah, I will be in this room, but a lot of my future videos may kind of switch back and forth between me being in this room, me being my previous setup, just because of when I film certain pieces. So yeah. Today I decided to challenge myself and film a how many granny squares can I make in a day video. Which I don't think this is the right day to do it, but we'll see what happens. It's about like 12:30 right now, so I gotta get started. I don't know, but I woke up, I made some food. I probably have to make more food at some point, and I will be spending my day making granny squares. So I don't know how interesting that is, but we'll see. So as I'm doing my granny square challenge, I get a text from my friend just now. And for context, I have this little car hanging thing that says normalize hitting the curb, because I saw it in one of my friend's cars and thought it was absolutely hilarious. And so I got one for myself. And yesterday when at Friendsgiving, we played Quiplash, and one of the phrases that someone put in there was normalize hitting the curb,
And it was my friend because she thought of my car hanging decal thing. And so, but she texts me today saying, yeah, I just hit like 2 curbs on both sides of my car today, getting out of the shopping mall, and your normalized hang to curb decal is very accurate for today. Yeah, I thought, I don't know, that gave me a little giggle today. So right now I'm making a bunch of granny squares for my video, but I'm basically focusing my time making modern granny squares, which are basically, you know, solid granny squares, but you essentially switch colors arbitrarily. This one I think came out the best. Most of these are coming out as if I just messed something up, but I think when they're all together, they will look cool. I'm thinking of making a sweater with these. It'd be very funky and cool looking. I just think this color palette is just, it scratches an itch for me, you know? And thankfully, because I don't actually have to do color changes, these are going pretty quickly. I have like 5 so far of granny squares for my video, and it's only been like an hour-ish, so that's good progress. So I had initially made some plans with a friend to go for a walk or hiking, but this weather is a no for me, dog. I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I think you've seen enough. I have enough content. I'm good. I'm just gonna be crocheting granny squares for the rest of the day, so that's all. Okay, bye!